Yeah, in this video, I want to talk about the importance of WeChat and just how important it is when you're looking at coming to China. I have had a couple of people message me about jobs in China, and that's really cool. You know, like those people, if you have sent me an email, I think I've replied to everybody. But if my reply seemed a little bit like rushed, that's because I did get a couple more than expected. You know, I got nearly 15, I think. So yeah, I think I told my friend I got 15. A couple of people I messaged back and they haven't replied to me. But this video I just want to emphasize because the whole process is a lot simpler if you do have WeChat. So in China, there's like two main apps. So everybody's probably heard of WeChat and everybody's probably heard of Alipay. So Alipay can be used as a kind of a messaging app, but WeChat is the main app that people use. And you use WeChat to like pay for things, and you use it to like do so many different things. So generally to pay for things, but you can also use it to book flights. You can use it to rent a house. You know, like there's so many different features in the app. I have had people say to me, like, you know, on Facebook or whatever, is it like dangerous? Like, are they going to spy on me? Is the Chinese Communist Party going to spy on me? And to that, I always kind of say, well, if you're just a regular person, like, I don't see why like any government would be interested in you, especially the Chinese government. And yeah, so I wouldn't I wouldn't worry about that, you know, like I personally wouldn't worry about that. So yeah, but anyway, now one of the big hurdles when it comes to getting WeChat in a foreign country is you need to verify it. Now, there's been people who have messaged me and said, "Oh, I can't verify my account." It's not easy for me to verify the account from China, actually. The best and easiest thing you can do is just go up to a Chinese person. If there's a Chinese person in Australia who doesn't have WeChat, like there's a Chinese student or there's like a guy working in Australia as a chef or as a builder or as a doctor or whatever who doesn't have WeChat, I would be very, very surprised, okay? So I think everybody knows a Chinese person. If you are like in some kind of like strange place where there's just no Chinese people, yeah, I mean, look, it's just hard to imagine. So approach a Chinese person, you know, a real Chinese person, like not someone who's just Asian, you know, like find out someone who is actually from China, and they will definitely have WeChat. If you can actually, if you really need to find a Chinese person in America or Australia, you can go to a university, because I think every university will have a couple of like Chinese students. Like that's just completely common. You could also go to like a Chinese restaurant or something like that. Yeah, I mean, not to stereotype, but yeah. And they will help you, and then you've got WeChat. Now, when you've got WeChat and you message me about a job, I can help you straight away. Like, I can just help you straight away. I can give you agents. And these agents, their whole way of making money is helping you get a job. So that's another thing I wanted to address. Like I've had some people say, "Oh, this agent doesn't care about me," or "this agent." And when I get very specifically into what the problem is, it's always something that can be fixed really easily, or it's, you know, something that the agent just needs. They can't do without it. So people who they say they've got a degree, but they can't show the degree, or, you know, something like that. There's some hurdle. I will get a passport, but I want a job first. You know, they don't want to spend too much time on people who are like just dreaming of like going overseas and teaching English. They want to focus their efforts on people who are ready to go. So those are people with passports, with degrees that have been authenticated, and so on. So yeah, don't be frustrated with the agents, because they definitely have every incentive in the world to help you to get a job. And all I'm trying to do with this project is just connect good people to good jobs. And yeah, I've been working with one guy. I mean, I'm not going to name him, but he might be watching. We've had 7 or 8 emails now, and he's got WeChat, and he's messaging me kind of saying, where should I go live and stuff. And yeah, I mean, at the moment, I have time to talk to him about this stuff. So I've been kind of talking to him saying, yeah, that's a cool place. It's all cool. It's all cool. It's all cool. And in a humble way as well, because I said to this guy, I know a lot about where I live, or I know a little bit about where I live. But if you go to there, I mean, I've never been there. So day one, you're the expert, not me. I don't know anything really about China apart from where I live. So that's the cool thing as well. You create your own little world. But yeah, all of the agents that I know, and agent is kind of like a dirty word, isn't it? Like secret agent or whatever. But all of the agents, and I could name their names: Bella, Vicky. Who else is a good agent that I know? Bella, Vicky, Kristen. These are their English names, obviously. One British guy as well, James. He's a really good agent. Yeah, I mean Zoe. Yeah, Zoe's a good one. Yeah, so there's only like a few of them that I'm in contact with, but they're just great people. They're really good people. They're so cool, and I've upset them a few times because in COVID, I think Zoe was helping me to get a job, and then I decided not to move. But yeah, what's that? Just some sort of tea or something like that. I'll take it off. But yeah, because I always kind of eat, at the computer, and yeah. Anyway, but yeah, I'll maybe edit that out. That's too much information. But yeah, anyway, I just wanted to say that. So get WeChat somehow, some way, and then it's a lot easier to help you to get a good job. So yeah.